Hi guys, welcome back to another video. So next week I'll be participating in my first ever Artist Alley, which will be at Oz Comic Con Adelaide on the 2nd and 3rd of June. So it's going to be a 2-day event, and it will be my first time ever participating in a Artist Alley style event. I have tabled at markets before. I've done mostly small scale markets, like just local handmade art and craft type markets. I have a few vlogs in the past where I've shown my experience with those, but this will be my first time doing like a really big convention. Apparently there's going to be about 20,000 people there. There are about 80 stall holders in Artist Alley, and I think there's another entire section for exhibitors. So it's going to be a pretty big event over 2 days, being there pretty much from open to close. Which is totally different to my experiences so far of doing little markets where it's only been like 3 or 4 hours and the table fee's only been about $30 or $40, whereas the table fee for this one is about $400. So it's much more pressure, I guess, and a lot more preparation. So this week I spent a lot of time preparing products for the convention, like stickers, keychains and prints, and next week will be more getting my setup ready and testing out how I want my table to look. So I'll definitely make another vlog next week showing you how I set up my table and how we actually do the setup on the day. One of the main things that I've been focusing on this week is making these handmade 3D printed keychains. So my partner actually 3D prints the keychains, and they look like little Nintendo 64 cartridges. We also have Nintendo Entertainment System cartridges like the original NES and Game Boy cartridges. I just made these little laminated stickers to stick on with the game logo, so it kind of looks like a miniature version of a cartridge, and they're really cool. They've been really popular so far at markets. We wanted to make a bunch of them for the convention because obviously it's a pop culture themed convention, so I'm guessing that a lot of people there are going to be interested in this kind of thing. We don't know until we actually go there and try, but we made a bunch of different games. We've got like 007, Super Mario 64, Pokemon Stadium, all like the classic N64 games. And yeah, I think because they've done so well at markets, I think they'll definitely do well around a crowd that's like obviously people that are interested in video games and that kind of stuff. I do want to focus though mostly on my own original characters and products more so than fan art, because I know during the selection process they did put a big emphasis on people that sell original designs when they were selecting people for Artist Alley. So yeah, I want to do probably like 80% my own stuff and maybe 20% fan art. I think that's a good balance. Anyway, that took a long time putting all those stickers onto the 3D printed keychains, so I just took a bit of time to do a bit of painting in my sketchbook. So I have a few more things I want to turn into stickers for the convention that I can't sell in my like Etsy shop because of IP infringement. But there's like things like this Sylveon illustration that I want to turn into a sticker. Probably won't do prints of this one, but I think it will make a good sticker. I don't know how much I should sell them for. I've been selling my stickers for $3. Originally I was selling them for $2, which was much too low. I was selling them for $3 at my last 2 markets and they still did really well. I made more money despite making less sales, so that was definitely the right decision to increase prices there. I have seen some people selling their stickers at conventions for like $4 each, and then they obviously do a deal for get 3 for the price of 2 or something like that. But I feel like $4 people are gonna say it's too much. I already got a complaint last time about my stickers being $3, although most people were happy to spend that much. But I don't know, I might stay with $3 and then I'll try to sell a few higher priced items like prints. I don't have any originals to sell. I don't know if I'll have any time to get any originals made. I would really like to, but I've only got a week left. And I've got so much else going on at the moment, like other projects and commissions, and I had a job interview yesterday. I got the job, and like doctor's appointments and all sorts of things going on. It's been like full on, so I'm just going to try and get as much done as I can. I really want to be organized for this. And then next week I'm going to make like a more in-depth video about like the whole preparation process behind preparing for an artist alley, setting up, and then I'll obviously do a breakdown of like how much money I made and whether it was worthwhile and all that. So I just got an email from Oz Comic Con with all my information about where my stall is going to be. So I'm going to be stand number AA19. I don't know what that means yet, but apparently they've sent me a map, so I'm going to have a look at that now. So we have to bump in on the Friday night, so I'm definitely going to film that, like setting up on the Friday night, filming how all that goes, because I really like watching those kind of videos myself. I've been watching heaps of Artist Alley vlogs leading up to this, so I do want to make like my own contribution. I have to do a safety induction apparently. I have to read through this PowerPoint and then do an induction safety test. So I'm going to do that now. Here's some map they sent through. It's actually a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. I've never been to Oz Comic Con before, like even as a customer, so I wasn't sure like how big the Artist Alley would be, but it looks like there's going to be 84 stalls and it'll be right next to like the cosplay stage, and my stall is right here, number 19. So I'll be right near the comic guests. That's cool. Anyway, you'll see what it all looks like in real life in my next vlog. On top of all the preparation I've been doing this week for Oz Comic Con, I've also had a bunch of orders to pack. I've been super grateful to get a lot of orders, a lot of bigger orders this week. I don't know what happened because last week I had multiple days where I didn't get a single order, and that hasn't happened in a long time. So I was getting really nervous. I was thinking, I was kind of catastrophizing and thinking this is the end of my business and it's all going to be over. I need to find another job. And I actually did go out and apply for another job. And I got the job, but now I'm thinking, because this week I've got almost double the amount of orders that I would normally get. I got a big commission coming in, and I also obviously have to do all this prep for Comic-Con, and I'm like, do I even want to start this other job now? I feel like I just panicked a bit and applied for another job without thinking about the fact that small business is always going to ebb and flow. There's always going to be times when you're busy and times when it seems like everything's failing. It's never like a linear upward growth. It's always up and down, and over time you do grow, but there's always going to be those, there's always going to be those ups and downs. And I think I need to realize that and not worry as much when I have a bad week, because this week has been one of the best that I've had in a long time. And I don't want to complain. It has been a lot of work to manage packing all of these orders while also preparing for Oz Comic Con and also going through all the stuff that I've been doing to apply for this new job and my commissions as well. But I'm just super grateful that I can do this, and hopefully my business does keep growing, so it is something that I can focus on 100% and do full time one day without worrying about maintaining a stable income. If you're one of the people that watches my videos, especially watches them through to the end, you're playing a really big part in helping me achieve that goal. So I'm really, really grateful for that. You're one of the reasons why my business is growing, and your support is going to help me achieve my goal of doing this full time. So I just want to say a very, very big thank you to you just for being here and watching. I'm going to close out this video with just a bit of footage of me making stickers and sending out some orders. And I hope you have a really great day or night. Thank you for watching. Bye.